Today, when we talk about the gods of Mount Olympus, we refer to the third generation of deities led by Zeus. Among these gods, some are notably significant and form the group known as the 12 Olympian Gods. Let's introduce each of these principal deities one by one. 1 Zeus, the Sky Father. The first to be mentioned among the 12 Olympian gods are the Sky Father Zeus and the Queen of the Gods, Hera. Zeus is an imposing deity, often seen sitting majestically on his throne. An eagle always accompanies him, as it is his sacred animal. Zeus is the ruler of thunder and lightning, exuding a formidable presence. Zeus has a fondness for beautiful women and frequently engages in romantic escapades with various goddesses, nymphs, or mortal women. Many stories in Greek mythology revolve around Zeus and his lovers, as he fathered numerous offspring with them, mostly famous gods or heroes. 2 Hera, the Queen of the Gods. Zeus's wife is Hera, the Queen of the Gods. Hera presides over the household and fertility. She is also a figure of authority, but her major weakness is her jealousy. Because Zeus often dabbles with other women, Hera becomes extremely jealous whenever she finds out. However, Hera does not confront Zeus directly. Instead, she tends to torment Zeus's lovers or their offspring. This trait exemplifies that Greek gods possess human attributes, with their own strengths and weaknesses. 3 Poseidon, the god of the sea. Next, we have Poseidon, the god of the sea and Zeus's brother. Poseidon governs the oceans, always holding a trident. When he stirs the sea with his trident, the waters become turbulent, leading him to be regarded as the god of earthquakes as well. When he is calm, the waves recede, restoring tranquility to the sea. 4 Hestia, the hearth goddess among the 12 Olympian gods, is another goddess with relatively few stories about her. Hestia, the hearth goddess. She has a humble nature and is chiefly responsible for the hearth and domestic affairs. Hestia stays by the hearth in human homes, providing welfare. Though her stories are scarce, she is deeply respected by people. In the pantheon of the 12 Olympian gods, Demeter, the goddess of agriculture, starred in a legendary story, one that intimately intertwines her with the god of the underworld, Hades. According to Greek mythology, Hades, despite his formidable and often fearsome exterior, possessed emotions similar to those of mortals and wasn't immune to the pangs of love. Demeter's daughter, Persephone, stood out as a particularly pure and beautiful figure, raised by nymphs within the forest's boughs. Persephone's untarnished beauty and innocence captured Hades's heart. But Hades, aware of his frightening and authoritative presence, realized he couldn't reveal his true self to Persephone, he'd only terrify her. So he devised a cunning plan. Hades transformed himself into a mesmerizing, fragrant flower. Persephone, enraptured by the flower's unique allure, approached and plucked it from the ground. At that instant, the earth split open, revealing Hades in his true form. He seized Persephone and spirited her away to the underworld. The chasm then closed just as quickly as it had appeared, leaving no trace of the young goddess. Demeter, ignorant of her daughter's whereabouts, fell into profound despair. Her sorrow was so immense that she abstained from her divine responsibilities, and the land she was meant to nurture also fell into desolation. Trees and flowers withered, and life seemed to drain from the earth. Observing this calamity, Zeus, alongside his brother Hades, sought a resolution. After significant deliberation, they struck a compromise. Persephone would be permitted to return to the surface and reunite with her mother for a period ranging from 6 to 9 months each year. The remaining 3 to 6 months, she'd reside in the underworld with her husband. This cyclical arrangement mimicked the natural rhythms of the earth. Each year, when Persephone rejoined Demeter, the goddess's joy returned. Her elation manifested in the revival of the earth. New buds sprouted, signaling the return of spring. Conversely, when Persephone descended back to the underworld, Demeter's sorrow plunged the world once more into the grip of autumn and winter. This myth, while seemingly a tale of abduction and divine negotiations, essentially provides an ancient Greek allegory for the changing seasons. Persephone, often termed the goddess of spring, heralded renewal and resurgence when she graced the earth with her presence. Her periodic sojourn to the underworld symbolized the necessary dormancy before seeds could sprout, laying the groundwork for a new growth cycle. Ancient Greeks, thus encapsulated in story form, their keen observations and reverence for nature's relentless cycle, and the phenomenon of life and death intertwined within it.